I'm Jenny Milchman, and this is where I live, in the tiny house where I write. I always wanted to be a writer. My mom tells tales of me dictating stories to her before I was old enough to hold a pen or even a crayon in my hand. It took me 8 novels before I finally got published, and 2 more after that before I found my way to Sourcebooks. I feel like I have finally come home.
Wicked River is the most personal novel I've written yet, probably because it starts with an incident from my own life, a honeymoon that went horribly wrong.
We had to come home early, and I was always left with the question, what if we hadn't turned back when we did? How bad could things have gotten for us?
Natalie and Doug Larson have just set out on their own backcountry honeymoon in the Adirondacks, just them and their canoe. But what they don't realize is that they aren't alone in the woods. There's a man following along on their trip, and what he wants from them is the last thing they can afford to give.
Wicked River takes Deliverance and marries it with The River Wild. It's got a touch of Conrad's Heart of Darkness and another of Emma Donoghue smash hit Room.
Why would a madman want to keep his prisoners like pets? What does he want from them? Something crueler and more insidious even than death. In 2013, when my first novel came out, my husband and I packed up the kids, rented out our house, and traded in 2 cars for an SUV that could handle Denver in February, in order to go on what Shelf Awareness called the world's longest book tour. Car schooling the kids in the back seat and seeing the bookstores of this great country of ours over the course of 7 months and 35,000 miles. The trip gave me some inkling of the incredible work you all do every day in sales. I was trying to introduce one book to the world. You work this magic for many. I am so happy and grateful that Wicked River is going to become part of your world. If you have time to read it, I will be thrilled and honored and hope that I thrill you a little bit too. Thank you.